I have contemplated a lot on whether or not to post this video, but then decided to do it anyways because it is very special to me. Those who know me, even for a short frame of time, know that I'm extremely passionate about sports. Whether WWE is a sport or not is not the point of this video. Regardless, it acted as a gateway into sport for me. I first started watching professional wrestling way back in 2001. Then I got into cricket, then into football, hockey, and eventually other sports. One of the greatest of all time in sports entertainment or sports entertainment history is about to retire, and his retirement is merely hours away. And his name is none other than John Cena. Now, why does John Cena matter? Not just to me as an individual, but to the world in general. It's not because he's ultra successful in his career, a 17-time world champion, which is record breaking, the very top the industry has to offer, but it's because he's a role model. Now, granted, John is not the most perfect human being you would come across. There might have been situations where he might have acted in a conduct that is unbecoming of a kind person. But that is exactly the bottom line of this story. It's not about what you have done, it's about your intent and attitude that you have on if you want to improve yourself or not, is what matters. If today I am better than what I was yesterday, if today I am kinder than what I was yesterday, then it's a day one. And that's exactly John's story. Now, if you are unfamiliar with his story, John was first bullied at his school that made him do weightlifting. Eventually, he wanted to become a bodybuilder. He had to sleep in his car for days together. He had to work some odd jobs that included cleaning gym toilets until one fine day, a wrestler approached him and asked him to try his hand in wrestling. That was the day that John decided to become a wrestler. He eventually got into WWE's main roster through OVW. Even there, he wasn't the first choice. In fact, he was on the verge of being fired before his talent was accidentally discovered by Stephanie McMahon. He was given an opportunity to do something unprecedented, and that is to portray the gimmick of a hip hop rapper in WWE. That was the spark that was required to trigger perhaps undeniably the greatest WWE run of all time that culminated in 17 world championships. Now, what does John's story teach us? What was the common thing in John Cena on day one and day end of his career? It is the fact that he never stopped working hard. Day in and day out, he was the hardest working person in the company. You ask any WWE superstar, you'd get the same thing. Now, what does it mean for us? It teaches us that face your adversities in life with a smile, keep working hard. If life knocks you down, you don't stand down. You get back up and fight twice as hard. That is the moral of Cena's story. Now, Cena's influence isn't just limited to the ring, it extends way beyond the ring. Having granted over 650 wishes for the Make a Wish Foundation, he holds the Guinness World Record for the most wishes granted by an individual. That shows Cena's commitment in giving back to the society. Hustle, loyalty, respect, and never give up. These aren't just catchphrases, these are a way of life that Cena has adopted and that he continues to inspire people like me and perhaps you to follow. For over 23 years, I've followed him all throughout his career. I've supported him with all my heart, have been inspired from him, and I would continue to do so. Today, it is his final match. For the one last time before we truly can't see him again, I'll be supporting him with all my heart. So, for your final match, let's go, Cena.